Natalia's mom told her not to talk to strangers on the internet, but we're glad she didn't listen. We are the certified Noonas, your sisters in the love of Asian entertainment.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Natalia.
And I'm Sky.
I know, normally I would have been going in with the intro.
But listen to her right now.
But we didn't want to alienate new listeners. For anyone curious,
We just like dragged you in, but like right now you're gonna have to listen to
her. for anyone curious, I have COVID. I know you're thinking
she smoked a carton
a day for the last 40 years. No, I got COVID from some kids. I am the most religious masker, hand washer, disease avoider on the planet, and I got
kids
by some
You also don't have an immune system, so between
that's true. I do. Okay, I do have like an immune disorder where my immune system does one thing and one thing only, and that is create psoriasis. So I've been having a bit of a rough week, but I'm here. So I'm not going to be talking a lot tonight for obvious reasons. But we did originally have a different episode planned.
We did, and
I did tease it last week.
Yeah,
but it's not happening this week.
Yeah, because unlike Natalia, I didn't have COVID, but I've had COVID in the past, and since then, every other thing that I've ever had is 10 times worse, and so now I have a cough, like a month after getting sick, and I can't talk very long without feeling like I'm gonna cough, so we decided not to do that episode this week.
We're doing a different one.
Yeah.
Coming in. We're just going to be chilling out.
We're chilling out. We're having a chill, fun episode.
Movie, summertime watching.
Now, I do know some of our listeners are in Australia, where it is currently winter. So this premise...
And we're not jealous at all.
Entirely apply to them. But the idea that was posited mostly by Jessie... Jessie really did come up with this episode.
Well, I felt bad.
was movies that would be enjoyable to watch in aircon to chill out this summer.
Yeah.
And that's what we're just going to talk about. Some of our... Literally, this is just an excuse to talk about some of our favorite movies. That's it. That's what's happening. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we're not gonna, you know how sometimes we go in like an order and we have like, here's my favorite. We are literally going to just be chatting. So don't be expecting some like grand reveal of like the top of our list or something. Like we
will make a My Drama list of all of these that you can go look at, as well as they will all be listed on the episode post linked below wherever you're watching or listening to this.
Yeah.
So don't worry, if you miss a title or something, it'll be listed.
Yeah. There will definitely be some options for every single person, so don't worry.
Yes. We got you covered, Booze. We got you covered.
Because chill summer watching, summer vibes, that could mean so many different things, right? Like it could be the action flicks, it could be the rom-coms, it could be the monster movies. Like it's everything, and for everybody, right? Like I might have the kinds of things that would normally be my like chill summer watches, and then other times my chill summer watch is just going to be like, let's mainline 15 different Godzilla and Godzilla adjacent films, like because that's the vibe, right? So
it's funny you say that because like my number one, like my first one when you said monster movies, I was gonna say I know we did an episode about it, but Godzilla -1 is incredible.
It truly is.
Watch it. It's really good. It's a perfect little summer viewing.
It really is.
Sure.
Get that popcorn. Get the lights down low. Darken the room.
Yeah. And it's easy to find, and you can watch it in black and white.
Yeah,
for like a full retro experience.
Yeah.
So last year when we were preparing for, because we did an episode on it, like in case you want to hear us talk about it more, but last year when we were preparing for it, it was around the 4th of July. I'm American. So anyway, it was loud outside my house, and I was watching Godzilla, and so I didn't really notice quite as much when I was watching. It was fun. It was a fun, like, little
Just
moment.
little bit of like ambiance, like a little surround sound situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
speaking,
like monster movies. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, go on.
No,
Go
I was just gonna like piggyback off of it because like I love monster movies too, but I also feel like they're very good for summertime. And I know we've talked about this, and I know it's a movie that a lot of people have watched. And I know Natalia and I were actually guested on a podcast, Daybox K Rambles, a podcast where we talked about The Host, which is a great other option for a monster type movie. And it is available pretty much everywhere in various forms. You can rent it, you can buy it, you can get it for free on Hulu. But if you're looking for another like good monster flick with some like good family times and stuff,
and comedy.
Yeah, there is a lot of comedy.
Also like a dark comedy element to it.
It's true.
It's like absurdist comedy, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of monster adjacent, I can't go in an episode like this without mentioning a zombie movie or two.
Of course.
Now we all know the classics. Train to Busan, which is now on Netflix, so like, you know. But the one I like a lot. I also like Train to Busan. I'm not saying I don't like Train to Busan. It's a great movie. I like the movie Rampant.
Oh yeah.
Which is like, it's got everything. It's a saguk. I got the real Stefan voice.
Yeah, it's a good Stefan voice.
It's got Hyun Bin doing sword fighting zombies in a saguk situation. It's on Tubi. Like,
there's a lot on Tubi.
Movie.
Yeah,
like
it's on Tubi. It's on
Tubi's really been doing the picking up Asian movie game recently, and we love them for it.
It's so good. It makes me so happy.
And the name is because the monsters run rampant in the night. I love it. Say less, you know? Like, I'm here for Hyun Bin fighting zombies. I don't think I need to actually advertise much more than that.
No.
Because it's like, I told you all you need to know. Like,
I mean, like, honestly, you could just go Hyun Bin and then stop, and then we'd be like,
people would
you don't have to sell it much harder.
Listen, I don't want to like con people who don't like horror into horror, so I have to also follow that up with he's sword fighting zombies, and then it's like it gets to its direct target.
Out of the three that we've talked about, that one's the most horror. Like I would say, like not as like friendly for people who don't.
No, it is very much. It is very much a horror show.
Yeah,
like Train to Busan.
Well, yeah,
is horror, but like it's like modern. It's sort of more fun in a way.
Yeah, it's got
like there, it has Mad Dogs like punching zombies.
Yeah, there's like that action, and then there's also like other things like that kind of like throw you off of the zombie. You know,
but Rampant is just like, we sword fighting zombies.
That's what we're doing.
This is a 2-hour vehicle to show Hyun Bin sword fighting zombies. I don't know what more you want from me. And I haven't watched it in a few years because it came out in 2018. We're old. But I did give it 9.5 out of 10.
There
if
you
you're
go.
wondering how much did Natalia love Rampant? No.
Nice.
So, speaking of fighting, because like I like action fighting stuff, but I'm not going to lean heavily into the action thing yet. Well, kind of. I'm gonna lean into the like really bloody action first.
Okay.
Because there's just sometimes you're just really angry, and maybe you should watch Ballerina on Netflix. Because Ballerina now. All the content warnings for Ballerina on Netflix. Every last content warning you could.
Every content warning.
It is a giant trigger warning.
All the flags.
At the beginning,
But as far as, do you want to see her killing a lot of people? press play,
Go on.
and you will have a good time. Like I was blown away. It was very artistic too. Like I had a really good time with it. But if you're just feeling that pent up, like, man, I need some, that'll do you. That if you want a lady taking charge of what she needs to be doing, she is doing that. Plus, you have what's his face?
Long
hair.
Long hair
guy.
Beautiful hair. Long, beautiful hair. You know who we mean. The long, beautiful hair guy. Come on.
Be the absolute worst.
And he's good at that.
I'm just saying, don't necessarily turn it on for that reason, probably, because I think you'll get disappointed. But like, yes.
Yes. Thank you. Jessie was going through her Rolodex of long, beautiful hair.
I was like, this one. It's like boy paper, but
it's a mental little flip file.
But I will say, like, it is one that after I finished watching it, I was like, I think I'm going to rewatch that at some point. I had such a good time with it. That's why I do recommend it. It's not like I'm not just mentioning it because it's a movie. Like I think a lot of people who you have to deeply be okay with graphic violence, but if you're okay with graphic violence, give it a shot. And like piggybacking on that, Kill Boksoon, same thing. So like it's all that little family of, if you want some,
it would be like a double.
Yeah, that'd be a fun double feature. Well, fun and objective, subjective.
For
fun.
And I feel like it was within a couple of months of each other when they came, like, because I remember watching them kind of near each other when they came out. So.
Now I've got one that if you do want like actiony violence, but you don't want it to be that graphic, okay, and you like a bit more of a supernatural element, bordering on horror, but it's not actually scary. I might sound like a broken record with this one because I think I've mentioned it several times on this podcast, but the Divine Fury.
You and the Divine Fury.
Listen, it's not the world's best movie, okay? But
there's just something about it.
It's fun, okay? It has Park Seo-joon getting magical fire fists and punching demons, okay? Like, it has demonic possessions. The villain is Woo-do Hwan. Like, he has like lizard features at some point. It's fun. It's a fun, dumb movie about a guy who has god fury fists and a priest fighting demons together. Like,
yeah.
What more could
what do you want? What more do you want from something? You know, like what more do you want from a movie, from entertainment? It's got it all, and it's also easy to watch because I do believe it's on Viki and Tubi.
Yeah,
right.
Because it's from 2019, so it's not like it's a new movie. I've been harping on this movie since 2019, y'all. I'm going to get someone to watch it eventually. Someone out there will finally watch The Divine Fury because I told them to. What's about
for my like actiony stuff? One of the ones that when I was going through my list, I was like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Was I think I watched it for when we did the Cherry Magic guys. We did the episode on that, but The Road to High and Low, and like there's a whole whack of high and low franchise films on Netflix and stuff, and it's just, I mean, if you've been listening for a little while, you've listened to me talking about watching that anime Windbreaker that's like fighty high school, and that's basically the vibe of High and Low. It's gangs, it's fighting, it's not high school. The Road to High and Low kind of is, but like it's just fighty stuff. Is it like
it's stylish fighty stuff?
Very stylish fighty stuff. If you like that one ATEEZ video, you might want to check, because that's very much.
We do like that. We do like Bouncy by ATEEZ. Indeed.
So, like, it's just stylish Japanese fighty times, and sometimes your brain doesn't have to be totally turned on for it. You just kind of vibe and watch people punch each other. And
if you want like a fighty, actiony type movie, but for all the ages with music.
I can't believe we didn't start with that.
Well, I knew we were going to work up to it. It
Yeah,
was on
it
my
was
list.
gonna
I was
get
gonna
there.
make
Bound to
sure.
happen. It's like my fixation right now. I've already
Yeah.
watched it like 3 times already. But we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters that just come out on Netflix.
We're all super
Now
fans of
we
K-pop
we
Demon
have
Hunters.
officially all watched it. I think the last time we talked about it on the podcast, only Sky and I had watched it, but we all now have watched it and become huge fans. And seriously, it really is a great movie. It's a lot of fun, a lot of good music. It really is good for like everyone, so like you don't have to worry about that. It's a good like family night movie, and like I've seen little kids just like absolutely love it too. So I like officially have seen that.
I was watching my nonverbal nephew today, and he's like 16, and he's sitting next to me. And I thought, oh, he probably hasn't watched it because it's not really his thing. But I just randomly like started, I don't know, I was like humming Soda Pop or something. And he started doing like the hand, like, and I was like, oh, you've been watching. Okay, I see.
When I was babysitting before the COVID, they were hounding me to watch it again, but I hadn't seen it yet. But I finally watched it, so I let the 8-year-olds watch it again, and there was a 5-year-old too. There was the kids are just growing, the amount of children. But then after we watched it, I had them like playing with these clay things that I got, and all I hear is the little boy like singing "Your Idol" to himself under his breath as he was making a cat demon out of clay. I was like, y'all, friggin' cute. Like,
but yeah, that would be at the top of my recommendation list these days.
I mean, it's definitely the movie of this summer in particular.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really fun. So it's kind of into like sci-fi just a bit, just sci-fi. Space Sweepers, fun.
That was on my list.
Oh, yeah, Space Sweepers. We have an episode on that one.
Yeah. So like it's pretty epic. Like Space Sweepers feels really epic when you're watching.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people would really, if you have any sci-fi sensibility in your body, go check it out.
For sure.
Don't think too hard about it. Just
have fun with
Just enjoy it.
Listen, just enjoy the vibes. You don't have to come up with reasons as to why. Just enjoy.
So same thing with like if you like dystopia, Black Knight might be your cup of tea. Like we have an episode on that. So just those are ones that I know over time I'm going to keep coming back to because I do think they're very high quality movies for those genres. Like if you haven't checked them out, and if you're also looking for one of our podcast episodes about a movie, like we've talked about those. A lot of us have really deeply enjoyed those. So like we of course go into much more detail on the full episode of that. But I do think a lot of people would like Space Sweepers if they haven't like, you know, or if you've kind of come into like Asian entertainment kind of after Space Sweepers had entered the scene and it just hasn't clocked for you yet.
Space Sweepers has that like, you know, when people are like, what do I like get my partner to watch? Like in Asian entertainment, like I like it, but I don't know if my husband will. I feel like this is the type of movie they're getting at.
Like Richard Armitage is in it. Like just think, like that's the thing.
No, like I made my I have two best friends who are two sisters, and one of them loves Richard Armitage, and she didn't know he was in it. And so I was like, "Oh,
that'd be a fun surprise."
And so I was like, "Hey, I didn't tell her." And I was like, "Hey, let's just there's this new sci-fi movie. They also like sci-fi. We're watching it." And when he appeared, the squeal she squealed. I was like, "Yeah, you like that, huh?"
You're like, ah. A surprise Richard Armitage never goes wrong.
If you're also looking, if you're looking for something to watch with this fictional husband that we're positing, and he's more of like a non-sci-fi action guy, the movie Midnight Runners is really good. But I will preface this is that this movie starts out as a comedy and about halfway through decides it's not a comedy anymore. So know that you're getting a 2-for-1 deal.
Well,
I feel like that's something that if you're new to Korean, in particular Korean movies, that is not an uncommon thing that you will find. And it doesn't always mean it's bad. It just
No, it's a great movie.
It'll take a left turn on you when you were not expecting it. And you're like, suddenly you're crying and you're like, why am I crying? Or like suddenly you're laughing, or suddenly you're terrified and you're like, this is not what I signed up for, but I'm not mad about it.
It's like, just because it's super goofy for the first 30 minutes does not guarantee that everyone is going to survive this. Like, do not be lulled into a false sense of security. But if you're saying that, you do have to mention the, like, what was it? Officer Black Belt. Same thing, like Midnight Runners. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Like, as far as if you're wanting
it's the
that
same
type
sort of like punchy cop comedy that quickly turns into we're not in a comedy anymore. Very serious crime drama featuring human trafficking. Actually, now that I think about it, that's very bizarre.
Yeah, like
that both of those were really going like interesting. But I really like Midnight Runners, you know, and it's 2017, and it's another one. It's on Tubi as well. It's on Viki. Like it's you know, it's another Park Seo-joon. It's Park Seo-joon and Kang Han-il as buddy cops.
Yeah,
like
like come on.
I'm not quite sure like what else you need. Like I will say there is trigger warning for human trafficking, so keep that in mind. But yes.
But on the flip side, if you don't want to be supporting cops, no, I'm kidding. But like on the flip side of the
well, yeah, ACAB every day.
But if you want to lean more into the ACAB thought, I have like a little subgenre for you. I have the swindlers, I have the thieves, and I have the con artists.
Yeah,
these
I had
three
the con
movies,
artists too. Yep.
Like, you'll probably amongst them find a favorite. It probably has to do with like who you really want to be seen on screen, because amongst these three movies, the casts are just insane.
Yeah.
But as far as some of them are a little bit more fun, a little bit more light, you know. But like, are there twists? There are twists. Yeah. There's always a twist. Can you trust anyone? No. Like, just it's fun.
I love the con artist so much, and it was not available anywhere for a little while, and then it was like back places. Like it kind of disappeared for a little bit, and I'd be like, why would this disappear? Because it's and then it's back. It's all over the place now, so you'll find it.
But you know, like if you love a good leverage moment, I would just say like kind of try some of those types of things out. Yeah, and they're not always like white hat type cons. Sometimes they're just cons. And it's just fun.
Sometimes they're just cons. Yeah.
Sometimes they're bad people cons, and sometimes they're good people cons. It depends on the con, you know.
Or they're just likable, even if they're bad guys.
Right.
They're charismatic, even if they're terrible. You know?
Yeah.
It's essentially the Ocean's 11 vibe without the like slick Vegas of it all. It's just the cons getting away with stuff. It's fun.
I think one that like is a complete opposite to any sort of like con artist or whatsoever, but I think it's a really good one for like K-drama lovers, especially if you're into like rom-coms, is the movie Like for Likes.
Yes,
that's on my list too.
Did we watch it as a Patreon? Okay.
We watched it with like the found family.
Yes. Yeah. It's like classically what I think a lot of people like about K-dramas, where like everybody's connected, kind of like the Love Actually vibe of it. And it's just a good romance where like there's just like you keep on seeing the little couples and they're all related somehow, some way, like they're like family or co-workers or whatever. And it just goes through their stories, and I think it's like a really good movie. It's a very sweet movie too, and it's on Viki, so and it's like one of their free ones, so easy to find.
One that I watched recently, which is not as rom-com-y, it's more found family. It's also on Viki. It's a Chinese movie called B is for Busy, and it is about a like 50-year-old divorcee who, I mean, I think it starts with him and like waking up the morning after or something of a one-night stand. But he actually kind of digs her and thinks maybe it won't be one, and she's like, okay, bye. And he's just very lonely. He's an art teacher who teaches like art classes in his home. There's a family in the neighborhood that basically wheels over their invalid, aging father for quote unquote art classes, but basically just so they can have a couple hours to like go off and do stuff or work or whatever. And he doesn't mind. They're like, does he even do art? He's like, he does what he can. It's fine. Like, he doesn't mind. He's like, whatever. But he does like art classes, and then there's like a romance, sort of similar to what Jessie was saying with like all the different people and the connections. Like, he's got a grown son, and his son is having a romance, and his ex-wife is like still in his life, and then they're, and it's just, but it's very found family, and it's very, he's trying to have like a romantic dinner with this woman, and his best friend comes over and is like, oh, dinner. And then like his ex-wife shows up, and she's like, I need to talk to you about our son. Oh, we're having dinner. And like, it turns into a whole like drinks and dinner scenario with like 5 people. And she's sort of sitting there like, I thought this was a date. And he's like, I did too, but I guess it's not now. Like, and they just have a great, like, so it was just a really enjoyable watch for me, and very chill. Like, it was just a very chill, cool vibe. So like, sometimes when that's all you want, you don't need it to be about anything. You just want to watch people and come away kind of not mad about what you watched, or with people who are relatively likable, and like even the people that aren't that likable are still kind of likable. Like, it's that vibe. So
I have a rom-com. Sorry. It's on Viki, I do believe, and Tubi as well, possibly. It's called My Bossy Girl.
Okay.
And it's really just the most cute little basic rom-com that makes you feel good, except the main girl's in a wheelchair for the entire movie. Disability rep, my friend. Yeah. And she's played by Lee Elijah, so what's not to like?
Ooh.
Love it.
What's not to like? It's just like college engineering student falls for an archer in a wheelchair when he fixes her wheelchair for her.
Nice.
It's very cute. It's not a long movie at all. It's like under 2 hours, and it's just very cute. It's just a very cute, sweet little story. That if you're just like, you've had a long day, you're sweaty, you just want to chill. Here you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Less cute romance that I thought you might be about to say when you started with that I was going to suggest is My PS Partner, which is less cute but very fun.
No.
Like,
much less cute. Yeah.
Because it is about people who accidentally have phone sex. That's how they meet. So it happens, I guess. I guess you like accidentally dialed the wrong number, and you
like in the context of the story, it does make sense. But when you think about it any further, you're like, I feel like you would have said hello, how are you first before launching directly into it. But yeah, and listen, I'm gonna be real. Anyone but the male character of this story would have just hung up the phone. But like in the context of the story, it does make sense. It does make sense.
And it is a fun watch. I think it was one of the first Korean movies I ever watched. And I was like, when you go to that from like K-drama rom-coms, it's a very quick indoctrination into the reality of the vast difference between Korean film and Korean television, because they are.
It's rated R. What she's trying to say is it's rated R.
There's a lot more sex times and stuff. Yeah.
So speaking of that, I can't not say Love and Leashes because I have to say Love and
Oh,
Leashes.
Love and Leashes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was on my list as well.
Yeah.
Adorable. Like,
An adorable
so
movie
fun.
about BDSM.
Also, it's like surprisingly adorable. Like you just don't
Yeah.
like think that's what you're getting when you first enter it. So,
And it's it doesn't make fun of itself, yet it's light. Like it's very difficult to, like, you just have to watch it and you go, I'm impressed. Like, that was
it's
fun.
sweet.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
But it also helps just kind of, I don't know, like, it's a little educational if you don't know some things, and I don't know, it was light and cute, and but also, to me, it wasn't heavy romance. The romance was light and kind of fluffy with it, and I thought that was kind of fun, rather than, it's not as if someone had to confess undying love for the 5 million years in order to be okay with what we were doing.
Yeah.
It really is like defining relationships in like the healthiest of ways too, and being like very true to what like you need in a relationship. So
yeah, definitely
great cast, just fun. And that one's on Netflix, by the way, like easy to grab.
If you are looking for a movie that doesn't have any romance but it still has like kind of a comedy drama vibe, Sunny is a really good option. And for a while, Sunny has not been available online, but now it's on Tubi, which is really exciting. If you were a fan of the movie Now and Then, you'll absolutely love this movie. It's kind of like got that same setup where essentially a woman comes back to town, and I can't remember how, like, to visit her mom or something like that, and she meets up with a friend, and she finds out that the friend, who I'm pretty sure her younger version is played by Taeyoung's wife.
Okay.
I don't remember her name, but you find out that this is like in the first couple of minutes of the movie, is you find out that she is dying, and her like kind of last wish is for her to get the group of friends to get back together again. So it's like a lot of stuff in the present time, and then a lot of stuff in like when they were younger, in their teens and 80s, which is also during the uprising. So it like focuses on that a little bit through teen girls' eyes. So it's like there, but it's not like also not like super there for them as well. But it's very sweet, and it's, you know, just about like girls being friends and, you know, finding love and growing up, and, you know, the hard time of being like a teen, you know, just a girl, you know. But it's very cute.
Cool.
I've got something completely different for y'all. I described the premise of this movie to my mother, and she stopped me because she was like, I can't even listen to the premise of this movie. If you want a spine-tingling thriller to really cool you down through sheer stress watching, Jessie will agree with me. The movie Midnight is really good.
So good. So good.
And it's on Tubi, so it's easy
I
to
watched
watch.
this when it was like, because it was like COVID when it came out. And I had to like watch it during one of the film festivals. They just so happened to put
Fantasia.
it on like,
Fantasia,
well, it wasn't Fantasia because it was like on the, like, I can't remember which film festival it was, but like it was on their online section, because during COVID, the film festivals did a lot of online selections, which they hadn't done before. And like, I found it and I was like, okay, I'm buying this and watching it. And since then I've watched it a couple more times. It's great.
The premise is a deaf woman accidentally interrupts a serial killer killing a woman, and then becomes his next victim, and then tries to save herself and her mother, who is also deaf, from a serial killer. And this is not propaganda, because the cops act like you would actually expect cops in real life to act, which is not helpful. Just useless. And it has, listen, I do love, this isn't even a spoiler, because I guess it might be, it has an actor who doesn't normally play villains playing the villain and doing a really good job at it. So I personally love it. I made my sister watch it. I have 7 sisters. The one who likes horror movies, I made her watch it, and she loved it too. So midnight. Yeah, well, it's on Tubi now. It's on your.
Tubi is really doing the most for us. Like
it really is, especially the horror section. It's so big.
I need to just before YouTube dings us, we are not sponsored by Tubi. We would love to be sponsored by Tubi because I love what they're doing.
Tubi,
but we're not. This is just from the goodness of our hearts. We just like Tubi, you know.
Yeah. I would like to, take a quick turn down the sports film lane because,
it's on brand.
Hey, right. So one of my absolute favorite of all time is Take Off 2 or Run Off 2. It depends on who's putting the name on it. But it is about Korea's first Olympic women's hockey team, and it's based on a true story, and there's a whole bunch of girls in it that you look at and go, oh, I recognize her from stuff. Yes, you do. And it is just absolutely delightful. I watched it with friend of the podcast, Shania, and we were laughing and crying and what even is this? We just did not, we had extremely low expectations going in, and they were blown out of the water. We were just could not believe how enjoyable this movie was. It was just so much fun. And I'm sure the actual experience of these women on this hockey team was not nearly as wholesome and heartwarming as the movie implies. But listen, it was fun and very, very enjoyable. And also, and that one's on Tubi. That's one of the ones that disappeared for a while, and then
Tubi was like, "Hey, girl."
Yeah, exactly. Tubi's
it's me, Tubi, your favorite free streaming service. I'm here again.
On the less free side, the movie Dream, which is also based on a true story, is on Netflix, and that one is an enjoyable one about homeless, a soccer team made up of homeless people who go. There's a big sort of fundraising tournament they hold it in Europe and stuff, where different countries bring teams of homeless people to play soccer, and it's to raise awareness for the situations that homeless people suffer and experience and stuff. But the movie itself is just it has some heartwarming aspects to it, and some difficult aspects, but it's also just very funny and fun. And IU and Park Seo-joon, they're very funny together. Their vibe together is very very enemies to lovers without the lovers part at the end. Enemies to frenemies, maybe. Yeah. So
enemies to grudging found family.
Yeah.
A movie that I just watched fairly recently. It came out last year. It's called The Parades. It's a Japanese movie. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of found family, this is the movie for you. It is not a comedy. It's very kind of bittersweet. Essentially, the premise of the movie is a woman wakes up on a beach after an earthquake / tsunami has happened, and she can't find her son, and she goes to try to find him, and that's when she realizes that she can't touch people because she is dead. And she ends up kind of walking around and stumbles upon this group of people who are living in an abandoned kind of carnival space, who are also all ghosts, and they kind of take her in because they've got places for everybody to stay, and they kind of welcome everybody in. And so the movie is just about them and their individual stories and their like unfinished business on this earth. And the parades like refers to a thing that like every month all of the ghosts that are still around come together and go walking to try to like help people find other people. So like either find who they've been looking for to like make peace with them and go away, or find other people who have passed away that they need to join with. It's really really good, really touching. It's like not it's sad, but it's not like terrible. There's a lot of like joy and like happiness in it. There's one specific thing that they do in the movie that's like my favorite thing, and it's not like a spoiler or anything, but I just want you to watch the movie and see them do it. It's just like such a great little found family that is made up during this thing. It's great.
So along the dead person line, along with the gods.
Oh
yeah,
very very good. It's like on everything. It's on Tubi, it's on Viki, it's on Prime Video. Like, I mean, you need to find it, you can find it. Either one, like as far as, you don't have to watch them in order, you could even watch them independently and you could have a good time. I would kind of recommend, there's 2 movies, Along with the Gods and Along with the Gods, 2 Worlds, and Along with the Gods 2, The Last 49 Days. You're not going to remember any of that. Just remember Along with the Gods. But great cast. Same cast in both. But plus bonus Madong Sok. So, like, in the second one, you might enjoy that.
Isn't he always a bonus?
he very much is.
Isn't he always just a delightful little treat?
As far as, like, you're going through the afterlife underworld situation with a dead dude who's trying to figure out like what happened, why is he there, and it's fascinating as far as you get to see some afterlife concepts, Korean afterlife concepts, as far as if you're international over here, not being as familiar with things like that. So I just thought it was really fascinating, but also there's a lot of characters. What's fun is if you aren't familiar as you're watching it, you're like, ooh, that character looks like they're like a big deal, and so you kind of like start looking up these names and things, and you're like, oh, like I kind of get now a little bit, just a little bit. But you got the supernatural going on, you got the, there's a lot of sadness, but there's also a little bit of comedy, because of course there is. Mostly Joo Ji-hoon's funny, and like his character is mostly funny. Like he's a good time. He has spiky hair. It's fun. But I really enjoy it. Like I've rewatched it a few times already. Just periodically a good rewatch, in my opinion. Wasn't there going to be a third one? I feel like we were promised a third movie, and then it never happened.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Let me click this stub here. We were supposed to get Dio again in it, but we will see. It still is not a thing. It looks like
he's not like he's gone.
Yeah, he's still around
doing stuff,
right? If they even say there's a fourth one, I don't. Anyway, there's 2 of them right now.
Let's not get cocky along with the gods. Let's be realistic.
Hold on.
Hey, but you know what? They made a second season of Earth Doll after so many.
And that's true. And a completely different like place.
And a completely different streaming service. Like, it can be done.
We can't say anymore that they won't do something. Like, nope, Earth Doll did all types.
Earth Doll really reset the whole. It like really moved the window on what.
You're like, oh, wait a minute.
I think what I thought Sky was going to say when she said another movie about dead people was Marry My Dead Body.
Marry My Dead Body. I thought that was what you were going to say too. I was sitting here, I was like, Marry My Dead, along with the guy. Okay.
Completely different vibe. Completely different than Parades. Completely different than Along with the Gods. Yeah. It's a very, very different, much more comedy.
Yeah,
but also the rough change right for the last third is
right.
Yeah.
I will say for me, Marry My Dead Body was a little too comedy for me. Like as far as in general, it wasn't.
I mean,
way up there.
Marry My Dead Body, I watched the first like maybe 10 minutes and I turned it off. I was like, no, this isn't for me. And then I had a couple of friends who were so into it. And they were like, no, you have to get past it. Like get past that beginning bit and try harder. And I was like, okay. And then I watched it and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give
You know what?
a lot
That
of it
last
is
third. That last third
is
of the
good.
movie was pretty emotional and heartfelt and really quite healing, I suppose.
If you like some nonsense, like what is it, Greg Sue, who's the lead? He's a great actor and he's very nonsensy when he needs to be. Like he's got all the. So if you like a little bit of nonsense in your, you might enjoy it. Put it out there. It's for something completely different.
Dead people.
Trigger warning. Aaron Yan jump scare.
Yes.
He's not in it a lot, but he is in there. Just keep that in mind. And there's like a Thai remake with Bilkin and PP Crit that either has come out or is coming out soon.
Cool. There's also a TV show that's based around the like with Greg Sue in it, it's like there's nothing about dead people in it from my understanding. It's just like about the police. It's a cop show about the precinct that he's in.
Weird.
So, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
They just said, hey, what if we took out the core part of what the movie was about?
That's what
I just make a cop show.
Like, okay.
You could have just made a cop show with Greg Sue. You didn't have to pretend it was affiliated.
Yeah.
So one that I like totally different. I'm gonna go back to romance because I didn't talk about romance. My very first brush with any type of Asian entertainment whatsoever, Il Mare. I should have looked up if this is anywhere before I just opened my mouth, though. That one, I'm sorry. Never mind. It's so good. That's why I wouldn't say it.
You can still say it. Maybe, listen, it's on places. It's on things. Apparently, it's on Asian Crush, apparently, according to MDL. I'm sure
Google
eventually...
says Vicky, Tubi, and Cocoa, so...
Cocoa has a bunch of stuff now. I'm surprised by how much.
Opening up Tubi right now.
Yeah, I'm checking the Tubi thing. Tubi, okay.
It's
Tubi
starting to play.
Enhance.
Yeah.
I'm in the mainframe.
So, yeah. Il Mare, if you've watched The Lake House, or if you know about The Lake House, and that's your type of thing, Il Mare came first. So, there you go. If you want a very kind of sad type of romancy thing.
It's a good summer one, too, because there's water in it, so...
Yes. Yeah. To me, it's a very soothing... It always has soothing vibes. If you watch Il Mare, or if you want to go American and go Lake House, like, the cinematography is very soothing.
Yeah.
Same, but different.
It is on Cocoa, apparently.
So, listen, I feel like it's from the year 2000. The rights might not be the most expensive.
But you never know.
Ever conceived, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I do have one movie that I would be remiss not to suggest, but I am unfortunate it's not currently available anywhere. But you can find it if you believe in your dreams.
Just believe in yourself.
Because I found it, and if I can find it, you can find it. I believe in you. And it's As Long as We Both Shall Live, which is the live-action adaptation of My Happy Marriage, starring Meguro Ren and Imada Mio, who were also the leads of the Trillion. What was that one?
I know.
Trillions?
Trillion Game?
Yeah. Trillion Game, yes. And it is, I would broadly say it's a romance.
But like, I think it's better just to go in with that, and that's all you'll like.
Yeah.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
It's set in turn of the century. Like not turn of the century. It's more like 1920s fantasy Japan. Maybe 30, somewhere around there. And where there are people with magical powers who fight demon ghost things. It's not clear, but that doesn't matter for what you're watching. And it has the most Meguro Ren in the most beautiful wig.
Oh my gosh, it's
you've
so
ever seen.
nice.
His wig,
pretty.
The perruquier was on point with that goddamn wig. It's flawless lace front is all I gotta say. That looks like that's his hair. I would be like, if it wasn't gray, I'd be like, yeah, that's his hair.
He just grew it out for this part.
Beautiful cape action. And the saddest female lead you've ever seen in your life.
It really is like the setup for the perfect movie.
And like, you know, he's a real tsundere, like tsundere simp energy. Because you know what I always say, if I'm watching a straight romance, the guy has to be more in love with the girl for me to be fully on board. And in this one, you can tell by the end. He is down bad. It's really good. It is like the anime is available on Netflix, so that is easy to watch. And you can still watch that. And it is broadly the same story.
Might be the reason, especially because they just came out with the most recent season of that anime. Maybe that's the reason why we can't find it. But I also thought they were going to be making a second movie.
Yeah. I thought they were too. Maybe that's still in the works. Who knows? I don't know. But I suppose I could just click Meguro Ren and scroll down to
see movies and see
if there's a second. No, it's not listed. It's not listed, but fingers crossed. Listen, they made another season of Earthdawn. Yeah. So like
So when I think of summer, I sometimes think of pirates. That's just kind of summary.
Yeah,
I get it.
So growing up, like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, like that was the the thing that I would kind of relate with summer when it comes to pirates. But The Pirates, the Korean movie from 2014, is very important. You should go watch it.
Fun.
It's very important.
Very important cinema.
It's very fun.
Why is it important? Go look at the cast and you will understand.
Just know. We're just trust us.
Just trust us.
Yeah.
Just trust us. Don't worry about it. Just trust us.
I thought it was on YouTube. I think it was. I'm not seeing proof of that. I do see it on Prime Video, though. Like, if you want to go that direction, I'm sure it's elsewhere because last time I looked, it was like literally everywhere. So I'm sure there are remnants all types of places. Because again, 2014. It's not like it was.
I definitely saw it. Tubi.
I think it's on Tubi.
I thought I checked Tubi. Maybe I'll be on pirate things.
Listen, it's on Tubi in Canada.
It might be the name,
and it started.
It's just like too.
Yeah.
Literal and
it's too much of a broad.
Yeah, sometimes Tubi is a little weird in the search.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Only problem with Tubi. They have so many titles that they can't have like a great search.
All I typed in was pirates. I didn't put the pirates. I am sorry.
The pirates.
If you put in
I knew I had seen it today while I was searching for something else. I was like, oh yeah, that movie. That's on here. So I knew it was somewhere.
I will say,
and you know what?
For
anyone listening, you don't have to worry because I will link it to Tubi in the blog post so you can find it there.
There is a second movie of it. I do think the first one's better, but that's just
the first one is better. The second one is okay. To be honest, the second one is fun.
It is still fun.
It is not as good. It does have a really sick lightning-based scene with electric guitar, and also possibly the funniest scene that I've seen where someone tries to describe a whale to someone who's never been to the ocean, which is like incredible cinema, but like the Pirates is better, like by a large margin. Okay?
But as far as both of them are very, you want some comedy, you want some pirates, you want some action, here you go. Like it is what it is. Like, but I do think the costumes
what it's gonna deliver. That's
really
all
fun.
It's promising, and they're fun. It's fun. can't we just have fun sometimes? You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't always have to be like some deep meaning. Sometimes it can just
Be pirates.
be fun. Yeah, something can just be pirates making a few off-color jokes while swashbuckling.
There you go.
Indeed.
You know, it is what it is. I really feel like my voice tonight is really adding to the energy.
It really is. It's adding some really great
Yes,
texture.
yes.
of this this whole situation. Yeah.
So for some people, depending on where they are in life, I don't think this is our hugest demographic, I will say, but some people, this summer in particular might be that sort of last summer of childhood kind of thing. You're going off to college or get a job or whatever in the fall, and you might like to check out the movie 20,
Oh, yeah.
which is nonsense. It's sort of like, if you had to put it into something, it's kind of got a bit of like the American Pie kind of, like, it's about guys who are best friends who are hanging out. There's a lot of sex jokes and stuff. They're all trying to get laid. They're,
Yeah.
It's a bunch of guys who are turning 20.
Yeah.
And behaving like
But it's a great cast.
It's such a good cast. And it's a really, like, it is fun. And it's on Viki and Tubi, and I think maybe Netflix. Like, it's around. It's definitely available. But yeah, it's a great cast. Like, people we've been mentioning tonight, like, I think Kang Haniel and Ubin, right? Like,
and Junho.
Yeah, and Junho. Like, so I mean, that's just right there. Just go tune in to watch the three of them be absolute bonkers with each other, best friends. Like, it's just a fun time.
I think for summer, if you haven't watched any Ghibli film, you should. I personally, my favorite one is Princess Mononoke, but any one that you pick up is going to be good. I would do, like, honestly, like, summer would be the best time to do a marathon.
I've been making the kids I babysit watch them.
Perfect.
It's been going very well.
I think they're a little bit harder to find in the US, like, as a streaming, maybe HBO Max. I think
in Canada they're on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's not hard to find them to purchase too. Like,
that's true.
Also, like,
and libraries have them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, they're very
you can
popular.
Rent them.
Yeah, so I watched them for the first time just a year or two ago, and the way I did it was my library had copies of them and stuff. And I'm sure, and a lot of libraries these days also have, like, streaming libraries that you can log in with your library information, like that sort of thing. But yeah, it was really fun to slowly just kind of work through things I haven't seen before. I did not get myself to go like Grave of the Fireflies level.
No, okay, so Grave of the Fireflies definitely is the one. It's like definitely summer. Like, it is a summer movie. Yeah. But it's the most devastating.
It is also depressing. It is very depressing.
It's also
my favorite
for kids. It would be super boring, and they won't get it. And then the parents will be sitting there bawling their eyes out.
Spirited Away went over like gangbusters with the 8-year-olds.
Have they done?
As did Castle in the Sky. The 8-year-olds loved Castle in the Sky, and they loved My Neighbor Totoro. Like, but my favorite is Castle in the Sky. Yeah. That and Nausicaa, which I love Nausicaa, but I also don't think Nausicaa is kid appropriate.
Yeah. Princess Mononoke is like virgin.
It's really on the
edge. It's like Fern Gully, but Fern Gully is for kids. Like, and Princess Mononoke is a little bit more of like, you are
like, a lot of blood, guts, lepers. There's lepers. There's lots of stuff that kids will not understand.
It's bad people, and it's bad people. It's not like metaphorically. It's like, oh, these are the bad people of the world. So like it is a little bit not for kids, but like definitely not like terrible.
And this isn't an Asian movie, but it is along the same vein. I see it in the same genre. If you're looking for something to watch with your kids, it's the same genre as Ghibli movies. The Iron Giant is a really good kids movie. that has the same energy of a Ghibli movie, but is American. It's one of my favorite movies, so I'm just like, I thought I'd just squeeze that in.
Squeeze it in there.
Just slide that in under the door. The Iron Giant is really good. You should also watch The Mummy. The Mummy is a great...
That is a good summer movie.
A great summer movie. It's also not an Asian movie, but...
No.
But
I feel like everyone who listens to this podcast has probably seen The Mummy.
Hey, you never know, man.
No, you never know. I was going, hey, you never know. I didn't until
they might have
made me
watched
watch
it in a while, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, I should rewatch Mummy."
Also, like, as far as Mummy and the Pirates would be in the bisexual subcategory.
Yeah, the bisexual
like, if you wish to.
energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bisexual awakening category is,
This has been fun.
Yeah,
I like
been
talking
fun.
stuff. It's always so fun just talking about stuff you like.
right?
It's just such good energy.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Grandma Ethel. It's just
we should all come up with like names for when we're sick, and then like that's who we are when we're sick. Of course,
Really
but
brings some
Natalia
really good
Natalia
energy.
ends up being Grandma Ethel a lot.
Grandma, Auntie. No, it's Auntie Ethel. Your aged aunt
visits a lot.
Your aged aunt who shows up just
Auntie
once
Ethel
every like 9 years.
lives in your same country, but like is across the country.
Yeah, and she always has a pack of unfiltered Virginia
Yes.
Slims and a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Hey, and she's somehow like still spry at the age of 89. Somehow still alive.
She's always like
though,
sitting
she
outside
looks like
in
a
a lawn
skeleton.
chair.
Yes, we know the type.
So thank you for listening. We are you can listen to us podcast wise on pretty much anything. Probably where you're currently listening to us. If you want to see us, we are on YouTube. If that's kind of your way of watching things, you can look at there. And we also do live streams over there. Just FYI, sometimes. Also, if you want to support this podcast, you can go to patreon.com/certified Noonas to become part of the Found family. Who they help support us and keep the lights on and help us have enough money to host this stuff and whatever. So like we really appreciate that, and we do fun little extras and things like that for them, and we do movie nights. It's a good time. We really appreciate them. We love them. Also, so we said this at the beginning, but we're going to remind you, we did just list a lot of things. Okay, a lot of movies.
Quite a few.
And Natalia is going to make a long list on the blog post itself, and then Amanda is also going to make sure that it ends up in an MDL list. MDL, if you don't know what that is, my drama list. That's a whole separate conversation if you don't know what that is. But
I'll link MDL on the blog.
There will be a
as
link.
Well.
As far as you'll be able to find these titles, we're not trying to hide them from you just because we mumbled or talked quickly. We know that it's hard to understand sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and we will have links. It'll be great. On our website. Also, there will be a link to that on the various descriptions at the podcasts wherever you found us. I think that's it. I think Natalia definitely wants to say to make sure to wear a mask and wash your hands.
think of old Auntie Ethel the next time. The next time you decide to go to the grocery store without a mask, and just think, I'll just wear one. You don't want this smoke, is all you gotta say. This is the first time I've gotten out of bed since this is Thursday that we're recording this. I haven't gotten out of bed since last Saturday, except to like pee and shower. I've been unable to do things. Don't do this to yourself.
Have a heart.
Choose life. Choose life. Yeah.
So, thank you so much for listening or watching or whatever, and we will see you next time. Be sure to wash your hands, wear a mask, and keep enjoying Asian entertainment. Bye!
Bye.